didn't see you there. Well, while you're here, I might as well tell you about Sallie Mae's new refreshing take at a college fair. It's called edYOU. edYOU is a YouTube live stream crash course designed for students across the country. Now, all these high school students that attend, which could be you, will leave equipped with lots of tips and tricks about how to navigate the college experience and process of how to save money and earn scholarships, and also how to keep your mental health in check while you're doing all of that. If this is something you'd be interested in coming to, I have even better news. You're looking at the host of the whole event. So, if you have nothing going on April 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, if you want to RSVP, you can find the link down in the bio. I hope to see you guys all there. Until then, have a good one. Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Are you ready for 73 questions?
I am.
Alrighty, my first question is, who are you?
So my name is Nikhil. I'm a sophomore at Duke from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm studying biomedical engineering.
Amazing. So what are your passions?
So I'm really passionate academically about math and science, but outside of that, I love collecting watches and reading books.
Oh, what made you start your watch collection?
My uncle had one, so I kind of picked it up from him and just did a bunch of research on my own, and I love it.
Okay, cool. What's your most impressive achievement?
I'd say probably in high school, winning back-to-back tennis state champions.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a great time. Thank you.
Amazing. So why did you choose Duke University?
Obviously it's great academics, but mostly for me because of the sports. I grew up a Duke fan. I love Duke basketball, and I've always wanted to be an actual student in Cameron.
Okay, so do you play tennis here?
I do, on club tennis.
Okay, amazing. So you're happy you chose Duke University?
Yes, so happy.
Good to hear. 1 to 10, how similar is Duke University to how colleges are displayed in the movies? 1, nothing like it, or 10, it's identical?
I'd give it a 7.
Okay. If you had to choose a song to describe your college experience, what song would you choose?
I'm gonna go All Night Longer.
Oh, I love that. What's your all-time favorite thing about Duke?
Probably the architecture.
What's a Duke stereotype that holds true?
Everybody is incredibly smart.
Where are we right now?
We are right next to WU, which is our dining hall.
Okay, can you show me a little bit more of the campus?
Yeah, we can.
Awesome, let's do it. So if you were to rate your dining hall experience 1 to 10, what would you give it?
It's definitely a 10. It's one of the top ranked dining halls in the nation.
Oh, very impressive. So which dining hall is the best?
I'd say this one right here. It's got a ton of different restaurants, ton of different options. You never really get tired of it.
What's the worst food you've ever ate in the dining halls?
Sometimes you get some bad sushi here and there, but sushi's still one of my favorite foods.
Okay, what's the go-to place on campus for late night snacks?
There's this place called Pitchforks, which is open usually 24 hours really, and it's got all kinds of late night food, anything you could want.
What clubs other than tennis are you involved in on campus?
I'm involved in a fraternity, Sigma Phi Epsilon, and I also am in some engineering groups and stuff like that.
Okay, so who is your ride or die on campus?
Probably my girlfriend, Julia.
Aw, hey Julia. So there is Greek life on campus.
Yes.
So if you were to guess, what percentage of your campus is involved?
I think it's right around 40% maybe.
Okay, so for those not involved, do you think they experience any FOMO?
Maybe here and there, but they still have ways to go out and have fun.
Which house do you think throws the best parties on campus?
I'm going to be biased here, but I'm going to say we do. Sig up.
Fair enough. How often do people go out to party here at Duke?
I'd say it's pretty often. It's most weekends for me and a lot of my friends.
What's a typical Duke party outfit?
I mean, for me, it's pretty basic. T-shirt, khakis. I don't dress up too much, but...
Fair enough. Are there any Duke-themed parties?
Yeah, there are here and there. Right after we beat UNC last year, we had a big, just like, bring all your Duke gear. Let's have some fun and celebrate.
Yes! How late do your parties run until?
Usually around like 1 or 2, I'd say.
Okay. If your school was an alcohol, would it be a fine wine, scotch, beer, or tequila?
I'm gonna have to go beer on this one.
Does Duke have any unique traditions?
I'd say burning the benches after a big win is definitely unique.
How late do your libraries stay open?
Some of them are open 24 hours, so you can be in there as late as you want.
How many libraries are on campus?
I think there's 3.
Is it social or silent in the libraries?
We got the system where it's social on the bottom floors and gets quieter as you go up.
Okay, which one's your favorite?
Probably Perkins, the main one here on West.
Where's your favorite place to study in general?
I like to study in my room a lot or in a common room with just a few friends.
Hey, what's your typical class size here at Duke?
Probably around 50. It ranges a lot though.
How many hours of homework do you do a day?
Probably 2 to 3.
Would you say you're ever sleep deprived?
Definitely, sometimes.
How many hours of sleep do you get?
I try to get around 7 probably.
Okay, best tip for juggling social life and school here at Duke?
I just say when you want to go out because that's what's going to make you happy.
Fair enough. 1 to 10, how attractive is your student body?
I'm going to give him a 8.
Okay, so I hear you're in a relationship, but Duke's campus, is it more hookups or ships?
It's hookups for about the first semester freshman year, and then it goes more into ships.
Okay, most athletic team here at Duke?
Gotta give it to basketball. Maybe a bit obvious, but
Is your campus full of fashionistas?
definitely there are some fashionistas, yeah.
1 to 10, how would you rank your Duke school spirit?
I give it a 10, easy.
Amazing. How much do you walk a day?
Pretty good amount. Probably 4 or 5 miles.
Do a lot of students use bikes, skateboards, or scooters?
Yeah, I'd say there's a pretty good amount of bikes and scooters around.
How would you describe the vibe of the campus?
I'd say just like everybody having fun and like hanging out together.
How athletic would you rank it from Olympian to part-time couch potato?
We're getting pretty close to Olympian.
Ooh, okay. Do you have to dress up to go to class, or can you guys just bum it?
Pretty much everybody bums it.
Good to hear. What's the typical temperature during the winter?
Probably gets as cold as like 40.
Is there any snow days?
We did have a bunch of snow days last year, but usually not too many.
Is there an article of clothing that you see everyone on campus wear?
I don't know, maybe hats when it's as sunny as this.
Fair enough. What's an essential item to bring to campus when you're moving in?
For me, it's the mattress pad. Gotta make the bed super comfy.
How often do you leave campus?
Well, now that I have a car here this year, usually a few times a week.
Do most students have cars on campus?
No,
Do you feel safe walking through campus at nighttime?
I do, yeah.
What year are people allowed to move off campus?
Junior year usually.
How close is the nearest airport?
It's about 30, 40-minute Uber.
Fill in the blank. If I'd known blank about my school, I would have never, ever chosen it.
If I'd known how hard the academics were.
Fair enough. What's the most embarrassing thing you've seen somebody do on campus?
Probably just one of my friends once going back to the wrong room after a night out.
No, oh my God. Have you seen any celebrities on campus?
I consider pretty much all of the basketball player celebrities, so I'd say yes.
Which alumni is your favorite?
Again, I'm gonna go basketball player here. Probably Christian Laettner.
Okay, how often do you see the president of Duke?
I don't know if I've ever seen him in person, but I see him on emails a lot.
Fair enough. Do you think you've met a future millionaire?
I definitely do. Probably a few.
Is your school academically competitive, or do you guys help each other out?
It's academically competitive, but people are always still willing to help out.
Do the majority of kids on campus want to change the world or just be rich?
Definitely change the world.
Do most graduates leave with jobs?
Yeah, I'd say so.
If you could change one thing about Duke University, what would you change?
I would make organic chemistry a little easier.
That is a good one. Number 1 tip for success here at Duke?
Just be yourself and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it.
Duke is in Durham. How do you like the area?
I love it. There's some great food to explore, and it's the South, which is where I'm from.
Would you say your school is cliquey?
At times, yes.
Is your campus diverse?
Very.
Describe the best party you've ever thrown or been to.
The best party we've ever thrown was last year. We threw something called Aspen, which was ski themed, and we had a great time there.
Sounds very fun. So, big question. Why do you think Duke chose you?
I think because I wrote a pretty cool college essay about how I drive a minivan.
Oh, I love minivans. Yeah. Okay, so do you think Duke is the best university?
I think it is.
So do you think everybody watching this video should apply?
They should.
Amazing, and why?
Because it is the best place to be and you're always happy here.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.